So we're just going to put this up to... tutorial notification. We don't need that because we've done that so many times. So guys, this video I'm just trying to figure out, we're back again, and we need to, that should always be on. Broadcast mode, no. Reset game, no thank you. And now career mode. Okay, this is the team you can choose from. I'll explain the stats now. Salva's near the back. They're the very back of the grid, so there's no point choosing them. Clown Honda is the team I'm going with. They're a good team as well. Williams is a good team. Renault is a good team as well. Toro Rosso is quite good. We've got Haas, which are still trying to work out a few things. Force India, quite the third best team in this game. Then we've got Oracle. It's just Red Bull Racing, but later down the line they become Oracle Red Bull Racing, which I'll explain when we get to that. Then we've got Ferrari. The battle in 2017 in real life was between Ferrari and Mercedes. So which team should I go with? Obviously Honda. You know what? I think Renault would be a better team. I will do a McLaren career mode at some point. And okay, we should be all set. Have all the settings that is necessary. So guys, just enjoy the first cutscene and I'll talk to you guys after. Goodbye.
Yes, and I respect that. But my client has a championship to contest. So if you want our participation, I'm afraid the concessions are mandatory. Yes, that's fine. Get back to me when you can. Goodbye. No one ever just signs the contract. Anyway, thanks for coming by on such short notice. I just needed to cover a couple of quick things with you before you race. Firstly, as requested, there's a copy of your contract. It's a rolling deal. However, the team reserves right of termination if you fail to meet performance standards. You're second driver for now, but work hard, hit your targets, and I'll be able to sweeten the deal. I'm also looking to get you into some invitational events throughout the season. The experience and exposure from these will be great for your image. Plus, you'll get to drive some nice historic cars. Now then, go get ready for the next session. And good luck.
Right. So we cannot go any more than 4. Same with this. You can watch all these videos if you wanted to. All they're doing is explaining the rules, and these are the tires allocated for this weekend. So we're going to go to the first practice session, but I'm going to come back to you guys at the end of the practice weekend. I will talk to you after FP2 at the end of it, and then at the end of qualifying, and then just before the race, and then that should be it.
We're about to join the action in what is sure to be an interesting practice session here in Melbourne. It's not long until we get the session underway, and we'll have some cars appearing out on the track. Now then, Anthony Davidson, there's been a lot of talk over the last few weeks about track limits. How much is too much when you're cutting corners and running wide? What are your thoughts on this? And do you think we'll be seeing drivers pushing those limits this weekend?
Well, I'd be disappointed if we didn't, frankly. If race control want to clamp down on drivers wandering off the track, then it's up to them to police it. As a driver, you're being paid to get your car around the circuit as quickly as possible, don't forget. So if you're not pushing those limits, if you're ignoring the advantageous line, then you're not doing your job properly. Now, I agree that, we have these white lines there for a reason, and we do want to see those limits enforced, but for me, it's not a driver's responsibility to do that.
So in these practice programs, you want to get the perfect score because that's really important. What do I mean by really important? if you want to get the full score for the weekend, then that's really good. It's really important to get a good score for this weekend. Score is really important this weekend because it's key to I'll explain it properly because
That's fantastic. You obviously have a really good understanding of this circuit.
throughout the season you can do these practice programs which gives you R&D, and what R&D is, it's the chance to improve and place some upgrades in your car. So after FP1 we're going to be introduced to Chris, which will be introduced to our chief engineer, chief of vehicle development. So throughout the season he'll explain some very important aspects. As far as the only thing we're going to do today is McLaren Honda's not that quick, so why on 60% AI was I getting through? That's what I'm trying to work out. I had a thing off that should be on, so the thing that I had turned off, which I'm going to now show you. I think it's on it's on this. This polish tutorial notifications don't need to be on because we've done that. It's the same every time. The thing, I think it's this one. It's this one. No, it's that needs to be on because that's really important. USP to temp. Broadcast mode. Well, you know what? We might as well put that on. That one should always be on because it's really important for the car's actual performance. So I don't know why it's important. This is the first. Of this 2017 season, we are going to be looking at after the first race. We are going to be looking at a couple of different F1 games throughout this. Just on this one. This one, the team I've decided to go with Renault, just as an example team, as a practice team. Why is Renault? Renault is a really good team. They returned in 2016, so we're also going to do them in. When we finish the 2017 game, we will put on F1 2019. Will replace the game we're currently working on. So it's all the hype preparing for F1 2025. I will do my team in F1 22 that I've already picked out a team and that's ready to go. I will show how that works. But when you're going with the F1 team, in 22 you've got a couple of options. Newcomer, championship contender and midfield challenge. I think the best challenge to go with is newcomer because you're meant to be a newcomer. And in terms of the settings you can go with and all that, I'm going to keep everything when I get to the project, which I don't know when I'm going to get to it. I think I'll just keep everything on default. Because you can you can increase cash, you can reduce cash. You can do the same for player. I think what I'm going to do is increase it for the AI, and then you can have it.
This lab so we can analyze the data.
I was thinking of keeping the qualifying pace program and the race strategy for the next one. Let's see where we are. But I think I'd rather get them done now because there's no point leaving them. Get them done. I'm going to keep the race strategy for the next one. You can do this in FP2 or FP1. I think the best thing to do is to keep at least one practice program for FP2, so you have something to go quick for. As you see, the Renault, it's not going to be, it's going to be where they should be, so I have a lot of work to do with the team. Yeah, I like the fact that we're getting purple sectors in practice, so that's good. Qualifying won't be as easy because the engine modes will be switched up, so we can max out and do everything, and in Renault isn't that quick. The team that you're seeing now is the team it just morphs into another team later down the line. But I'll explain that when it comes to the season where the team is actually in the sport. And I think for 22 we'll go with Alpine, which is the Renault team. It's even though Alpine are powered by Renault, they're still a works team at the moment. But by next year in real life, they won't be.
Program complete. Good work.
Okay, let's see how we did. I need to check. So we got.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 29.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top three. A Renault, Bottas and Kimi Raikkonen. Thank you for joining us for free practice today. We'll be back with more Formula One action.
You got my message. Perfect. Welcome to Home Away from Home. We get more real-time data from the factory now than ever before, and it all comes through here. So I have to spend more time checking over the reports and less time hunting you down in the hospitality suite. To that end, Sorry, just a sec. Yeah, Chris, is this important? I'm in the middle of something. Oh, okay. Right. Well, that makes no sense. Have Sarah reset the simulation and run it again. Okay. Sorry about that. As I was saying, we've set up a desk for you at the front here. You can get onto the network from your laptop, so make sure to check the R&D screen regularly. And let us know how you want to use the data that we've collected over the weekend and through the practice programs. Also, bear in mind that the news from the factory won't always be good. Sometimes tests fail, like you've seen just now. And when that happens, we have to divert additional resources to fix it. C'est la vie, I'm afraid.
Okay, let's have a look. This is our induction to R&D, so let's see where in the pecking order we are. we're ahead of Scuderia Toro Rosso, which is good. But we're going to do that. Power, I think Aero. If we do Aero, it'll keep us ahead. It'll get us ahead a bit of the McLaren, which is where I want us to be. And now we're going to go to FP2, and I'll talk to you after FP2. Goodbye. Guys, for today, just the only thing we need to do, so we're going to turn off we're going to put it into lean mixture, it's one of the objectives we need, so if we have low fuel, but the only thing we need to do to get the maximum resource points, this is the team objective. I only do the track climatization, qualifying pace program, and then race strategy. They're the other ones that I need to do. I can't do like the tire management and the fuel saving. I can't do that because I'm not good at saving the fuel. It's a tough program. So after the qualifying, we're going to do a new game tonight. We're going to start the Marvel Avengers. It's a really fun game, so because I have the proper performance, we are going to do, for season 2 of this game will be McLaren Honda. We are going to do just one season. We're going to do the end of the season, and then for season 2 I will do a different team, but you won't see it. For season 2, guys, I'm leaving for the next game, which we're working on 2018 after this.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
We got all the objectives, which is good. As you can see, we're 5th. We won't be able to move up because of the performance of the Renault. They weren't overly great in the real life. Hulkenberg was really good in the 2017 season. Hulkenberg was quite good from what I remember.
Nico's currently P2.
They're talking about... One sec, guys. I'll talk to you after the practice session. I'll go into more depth in qualifying. Talk to you then. Bye.
4 laps of fuel remaining.
sorry for keeping the game paused for so long. I usually work on LEGO games on this channel. There isn't going to be any LEGO games this year. I might do one later in the year. I want to get all the... I have a couple... The truth is I want to get all the big games that need work on out of the way. I want to get all the big games out of the way. After qualifying, we're going to end this video because we're going to I'm going to be working on a game that's you're going to be seeing at least a video of F1 2017 every day, and also Marvel Avengers. You're going to be seeing one practice session or one race every day, and as much of the Marvel Avengers. So today will just be.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
So for today, we're going to do the qualifying, and let's decided we're going to do the race as well because we're down in 6th because Verstappen's quicker than us. After I finish off this game, we'll work on F1 2018. One season on each game. After this 2017 is complete, I'm going to remove it from my PlayStation and we'll hold on to F1 2018 and we'll put in place 2019. And then when I finish F1 2017, this game's been removed and F1 2019 will be put in place of it. There is a... I'm not going to put F1 20... I don't think you need to see every F1 game. We will see F1 2020 because there's 2 new tracks to that game, which is, I think it's the Dutch Grand Prix joins and also the Vietnam Grand Prix. You don't see them in real life, but in the game they're incorporated into the game, so that's why I want to put those there. Okay. Okay, guys. Sorry for keeping paused for too long. I need to check a few bits. And that's the full.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top 3 again
are
Vettel, Bottas, and Lewis.
Enjoy this cutscene with my agent.
Guess who made the gossip columns this morning? Everyone's talking about this new rival you have. Check his stats out.
Welcome to Melbourne, where qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix should be getting underway shortly. It always looked like the kind of track that asks an awful lot of the rear tyres, such as the frequency of low-speed exits.
No matter how good a driver is at managing their throttle application to limit rear slip, they can't always overcome a car that's inherently bad at looking after its rear tyres. Here we have a lot of low-speed corner exits, which means a whole load of energy, heat and tyre wear.
So guys, we've got 2 minutes left. We've got a minute now left to put in a really good qualifying lap. Today's stream, guys, I think I'm just going to go as far as the... I just need to, once I finish off I don't expect to get into qualifying 2, it's just not, the car's not quick enough. So, what we're going to do is, after what we're going to do now is...
You moved into P6 with that last lap?
P6 is actually good. I'm happy with P6. I think P6 is a really outstanding position. Let's see where we end up. 8th. And Hulkenberg is out. Alonso makes it 2 by 1. So...
Please, car ready to leave.
I think when we're doing each racetrack, each racetrack is going to be quite difficult and has its own unique difficulty. So the stream is going to end after qualifying for this track, and then first thing after work tomorrow, I'm going to stream this again. The minute I come home, we're going to do the race 1. We'll do Australia tomorrow, Melbourne. There's a couple of things you have to take into consideration when driving in Melbourne. In this game, there's only 2 DRS zones. Well, in 2018, which is the next game, you get 3 actually. We are going to try and do a season where we lower down the AI difficulty and get our first victory as well. But I think we'll do that. I'm not sure what day we'll lower down the difficulty to make it easy to get our first win. I might do it for the Singapore Grand Prix and only that one, because that's a really difficult track. That's a bit, and maybe Suzuka, just to make it, because Suzuka's quite difficult. But we might do those 2 tracks, those 2 streams with my other season, with the Ferrari, I think. I have a season with Ferrari that I'm currently working on. I am going to stream in between. What we're going to do, guys, is we're going to stream Melbourne and China. Stream practice and then qualifying the stream with the Ferrari and the race as well.
We're low on fuel. We'll need to return to the pits within the next couple of laps.
If I'm not talking much in this stream, at least I'm being a little bit quiet because I'm trying to focus on my driving coming into the corners, because it's really crucial. Cause going out first.
We've dropped to P2.
We're now going to end the session. See where we end up for the race for Tuesday stream.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying,
10th.
here's a look at your top three. Hamilton,
I was
Bottas,
kind of expecting
and
that.
Sebastian Vettel. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back.
Okay, guys. I'm going to end the stream here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Because it's the race, which I'm not gonna fit in. I need to just check. We're not quitting, we're just lowering the difficulty to 50%. It's only 60% for the practice session and qualifying. And then the race, which is here, that goes to 50%. One sec, guys. We're going to check a couple of things now. So what we're going to do is, what I'm going to show you is, this is your R&D chart. So we put in an upgrade for Bahrain, and then the durability, which is just a general wear upgrade, which is a good one to have. Because as a team, we're going to be battling Hasselhoff season, I believe. And then these are the teams that are interested in us. The most interested is Sauber F1 team, Williams Racing, and Mercedes. So that'd be nice. Hulkenberg's 8. At the end of each of the streams, we'll be looking at the driver standings and the constructors. This is my online status. I did a bit of online with Red Bull Racing. So I think we will do an F, and that was with Force India, and then that's me, and that's my teammate, supposedly. And these are the races you've got, which I'll quickly go through. Melbourne, China, Bahrain, Russia, Spain, Monaco, Canada, Baku, Austria, Silverstone, Hungaroring, Belgium, Italy, Singapore, Malaysia, which is a good reason to hold on to this one. Malaysia's quite a challenging one. Japan, United States, Mexico City, Brazil, and then Yas Marina, Abu Dhabi, which is always a fun one to race. In this game, you've got one season, and then you ended off with this. So guys, we're going to end it off by listening to this voice message.
just wanted to pass on the team's expectations for this race. Good luck.
Our target is 11th in the So guys, I think I'm going to I think I'm gonna end it here because I think I'm gonna end off the episode here. Sorry about the pause in it for the amount of length of time. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the launch of Marvel Avengers, which is going to be an exciting project. We're not going to be showing much of Train Sim World because I'm not going to be showing much simulators. We're going to be working on some cool games. So Marvel Avengers we're going to be looking at. And then I'm not sure what other game after that I want to look at. Any game that's I haven't looked at and that has a cool story. After Marvel Avengers, we'll look at Just Cause 3. And when that's finished, we'll look at Just Cause 4. And then one other game I have in my collection that I feel deserves a stream. October's I have sometime during the summer. Evil West is coming to the channel. We're gonna look at that. We're gonna also look at. I very much like to look at to the channel. The next big game coming to the channel is gonna be Transformers: Rise of the Darkspark. I just need to make sure the quality and audio is good. The next F1 game after 2017 is 18, followed by 2019, 2020, 2021, 2, 3, and ended off with 24. And then, actually no, we're just going to work on 2017 and 18, and by the time 2025 comes out, that will be the game you'll see on the channel, hopefully on launch, or sometime after that. So, this is me signing off. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye, and thanks for watching.